Social Security is about to change despite numerous promises from President Trump. Look at this. Despite campaign promises, White House eyes new changes to Social Security and Medicare. Well, remember that when it comes to Social Security, SSI, SSdi, and survival spousal benefit recipients, they are struggling, there is no doubt about it. And they only need one thing, some sort of relief or an increase in their benefits, or they simply need justice. And what I mean by that, they need their benefits parallel to the current inflation, which are not. But look at this. Elizabeth Warren says Trump is plotting to reduce Social Security benefits for older Americans. We must call it out and stop these cuts. We all know that President Donald J. Trump said numerous times that he's not going to hurt Social Security. And the proof of this, I will never do anything that will jeopardize or hurt Social Security and Medicare. This is a statement from President Donald J. Trump himself. Now, it seems like things are about to change because a number of analysts, experts, including the lawmakers, are saying that no, Trump is going to dismantle Social Security. But there's a hope. And there is a light in this darkness where millions of seniors are unable to see what's going to happen. And we are talking about an increase in benefits. And a couple of lawmakers are finally pushing this administration to do it. Well, and it means a significant increase in benefits. I'm going to give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. So let's start with this very important update about Social Security. This is from MSNBC, and it says that despite campaign promises, White House eyes new changes to Social Security and Medicare. And remember that President Donald J. Trump recently said that he eliminated the taxes on Social Security, where we all know that it's somewhat true, but not completely true. And the reason is simple, that still around 20% seniors or Social Security recipients will pay taxes on their benefits. Look at this. I will never do anything that will jeopardize or hurt Social Security or Medicare, Trump vote in 2024. But what's happening? Well, a number of seniors are complaining that this is not the case. And it seems like everything is going the opposite way. Why? Look at this. About a decade ago, Trump stressed one specific point as a way of differentiating himself from his adopted political party. I'm not going to cut Social Security like every other Republican, and I'm not going to cut Medicare or Medicaid. Trump declared in 2015, every other Republican going to cut, and even if they wouldn't, they don't know what to do because they don't know where the money is. I do. That's what President Donald J. Trump said. And it was in 2015. But recently in 2024, he also said that I am going to help Social Security recipients. I will not hurt Social Security benefits. But look what's happening right now. How many Americans would lose access to disability benefits under the proposed rule changes? According to the Post report, which has not been independently verified, one recent analysis put the total at over 750,000 people. Around 750,000 people will lose disability benefits. Why? Because of these new rules that millions don't even know about. Well, it doesn't stop here. Look at this. Elizabeth Warren says Trump is plotting to reduce Social Security benefits for older Americans. We must call it out and stop these cuts. And this is the same version from Bernie Sanders, from John Larson. They both are saying that President Trump and this administration are going to dismantle Social Security, or in other words, they are going to privatize Social Security. And the new baby accounts that they have announced recently, where they will put like $1,000 or $2,000 into that account. Well, I cannot recall the actual number, but according to these lawmakers, this is the step that they've taken to privatize Social Security. Well, as we all know, the Social Security Administration never missed a payment. Well, their spending is less than 1% of the total revenue that it receives. But still, things are going the other way. Well, one thing that you need to understand, that before I move forward with more details, that a number of lawmakers such as Bernie Sanders, John Larson, Elizabeth Warren, even Republicans like Bill Cassidy and Senator Kaine, they all are pushing this administration to increase social security benefits. And they're not talking about increasing the social security benefits so they will receive thousands of dollars. They are just asking to make these benefits parallel to the current inflation, which is a great thing to do. Seniors and disability benefit recipients deserve something right now, and if we call it a relief, it's going to be injustice to these seniors because their benefits are not parallel to the current inflation. Why? Because still in 2025, according to John Larson, more than 5 million seniors receive below poverty level checks from Social Security Administration. And we all know that Social Security is a guarantee that millions of Americans who contribute to this fund, they never fall into poverty. But now we can see that they are receiving below poverty level checks. $957 is the SSI check. Can you imagine how these seniors are living their life right now? And that's where a very important bill, actually, let's talk about two very important bills. One is from Bernie Sanders, known as Social Security Expansion Act. The other one is from John Larson, known as Social Security 2100 Act. Both are calling to give some sort of relief to these seniors. And what relief they're asking for? Just change the COLA metric from CPIW to CPIE. So if they change this COLA metric, you know what it would do? It will increase the benefits somewhere between $300 to $500 for all 70 million recipients. And it's not going to be a favor, or it's not going to be a relief for these seniors. It's going to be something that they deserve, because as I mentioned earlier, that inflation is up and their benefits are not. And you know, according to the recent report from TSCL, the Senior Citizen League, the increase that millions of these recipients are going to receive is somewhere between 2.7 to 2.8%. Just imagine, just only $54 to $58 worth of monthly increase. Well, we all know that according to the recent report from Gallup, the prices of groceries are up by 21% in the past 3 years, and the increase is just $54 a month. And now the work rules are also going to jeopardize this whole system. Well, look at this. Millions of low-income seniors are missing out on crucial help paying for Medicare, and the recently enacted federal budget law blocks an effort to help them get it. The Trump administration budget law does not reduce any of the Medicare standard benefits, but the law does suspend until 2034 a requirement that states adopt Biden-era plan to increase enrollment in state-run Medicaid programs that help seniors who qualify to get a hand paying for out-of-pocket Medicare costs. Now, the Medicare is in danger as well, and millions of seniors rely on it. They already know that when they go to a pharmacy, they have to pay for prescriptions out of pocket. Why? Because their Medicaid or Medicare doesn't cover the full prescription cost. Now, if they receive an increase such as this 2.7%, what would happen? Well, the Medicare Part B premium will eliminate it. And this is the biggest problem. But right now, I would like to ask you a very important question. Do you support this change of COLA metric from CPIW to CPIE? Well, if you do, then write in the comment section, I support CPIE. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support CPIE, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.